Well, everybody, and welcome back to episode 55 of my Let's Play of Torment, sorry, Tides of, I can never say this word right, probably because it's the first word right either today, but, Numenera, I don't know how you say it, that word. This is, of course, my Let's Play, I'm IVATOPIA, and we're getting it on, people. We just spoke to him, and he's basically asked me, where is it, the action is your own reward. Do you agree with that? You do the right thing because it's right. So why would anyone do the right thing? I just wanted to see where the conversation went there. Right thing because it's right. Red Tide, raise time out. He shakes his head. Idealist. Bah. There's no talking to you people about this. Tell me about your adversaries again. Tell me about the words of Qua. Can you tell me about yourself again? I've got nothing extra to free him. Well, that's the only thing I can do now. Is kill him, basically. I kind of don't want to. You got anything new to say since I've gone? He shares a meaningful glance with the bartender across the way. It's a shame not all of my friends chose to stay. Let us hope the endless battle does not claim any more of us. Well, I kind of thought you should have gone. I don't know why you stayed. He's got a reason. You don't.
On it.
You got anything else to say? Or just give me a drink. Battle proves an easier fight than adversary. I don't know if I can handle losing any more friends, you know. Safe drinks are free shins. 10 for experimental ones. What can I get you? Let's talk about the chancy drinks. Actually, let me ask about some chancy drinks. We've got the black ingot, the pink sludge, and the fruity grease gutter. Cost is 10 shins. What it'll be? I forgot which one I had last time. The pink sludge. Why not? He raised an eyebrow, and a heavy glass fizz over the tap. The tap opens, filling the glass with a pink stop, and the glasses drifts over to you. Dust off his hands, hurriedly through. They never touch your glass. He grins. Drink carefully, don't overdo. But you have already goffed it. Okay. Goffed? Is that goffed? Goffed. I guess it means, you know, you necked it, you drank it, but goffed? Or whatever. It's thick and flavourless, but effects are fast acting. Your muscles siege, including your heart. Death snatches you so abruptly that you hardly notice the strength. What? Don't say I needed to bloody save it earlier. Seriously?
I can't
No, don't.
die.
Don't have to reload it. Don't want to reload. I just killed myself. What? Oh. What's on your mind? What should I do now? For crying out loud.
Yes.
Hello, I'm okay. I'm fine.
I knew you'd come back to protect.
Okay, I think that's what I was doing last time I was trying the drinks. Okay, no green sludge. I'll try the other ones. Maybe one of them will actually help me. Like a drink. So, grease cutter. He wrinkles his nose. Really? On your head, I suppose. He concentrates and the bottle floats over to the tap. The fluid spills into the bottle and you hear it hiss. The bottle floats to you and you can see the liquid inside. It is thin and oily. It smells like tulic. The infectious runoff from a pairing between flesh and machine. It smells like trash-eating lard gorged itself on rotten fruit and lost control of its bowel. You hold your nose and down it. Please don't die. Oh, he's getting up. I don't think he died. Say what you will about the smell. The drink packs a powerful wallop. You lose control of your motor function and stagger briefly. Colours flash across your eyes, and for a moment everything becomes unbearably funny. Just before a wave of utter sadness wipes all thoughts of laughter from your mind, on its heels come rage, lust, all the emotions of the human condition condensed into a perfect Jew-like moment. Then it shatters. You are lying on the floor in a pool of your own vomit. Last Castle gains the day's fatality until the next time the party sleeps. Raise a small amount. Let's talk about the chancy drinks. One more for the road. The Black Ichor. I can take it. Back for more if your most friend didn't look like you enjoyed it much the last time. Nevertheless, a cup floats over the spigot and the goo comes trickling out. The cup floats back to you and you're down the contents. The effects you felt from the first time, lightheadedness, blurred vision, and inability to speak, press in on you again. Oh, I've already tried this one, oops. Nothing that new reveals itself to your surroundings. Okay, I'm kind of dizzy. Days active until next sleep. Okay, we need to go in and find some sleep.
Look out below.
My guy's kind of
Sideways.
out of it. I go to my friend to let me sleep. Since I don't have to worry about, oh my god, the murder thing and putting it forward anymore, do I? Because it's already over. The murderer skipped a long time ago. Where are we map-wise? So we checked there now. Got the underbelly there. Probably got more stuff up here to check. But we kind of want to go back to the circus first. To sleep.
Action. Here I come.
That's where I met him.
Yes.
Keep following. Keep up. I hope I can make it to a heal or something, because she's pretty useless so far. Like I said, she got one shot in that battle where she actually hit something.
I'm ready.
Your great leader's come back. I want to sleep for free. Your Holiness, what can your humble servant provide? Why have you come to enlighten me and teach me wisdom? Here to serve you. At the city, at the creation, I would like to sleep here. With us. Her breath catches in her throat. Of course, Holy One. You may stay with us for as long as you like. Finally, so now all my stats are back. Everyone's better. Okay, let's carry on what we were doing before. I guess I'm a lot faster than everybody.
Yes.
Yes, now. Gotta shake it all about. Do the cool you turn around. What's all about? Oh, okay, come on, load up. Load, people. Thank you very much. I've still got to get into that snitching place, haven't I? I'm trying to work out how to know the language. I don't know how to do it yet. So we can actually get down there. Can we have a little battle again, by any chance? Turn, he says, his eyes locked on the invisible enemy before him. Do you want to do it? Yes, I do. I'm going to save, though. I'm full. I can do it. I don't want to overwrite an alt save. I want to overwrite a 24. Want to duel again? Not yet, he says with a cough and a slight smile. I'm still recovering from your last lesson. I might survive. Oh yeah, so I did beat him. I thought I hadn't. Why do you insist on fighting to the death? Where did you learn to... Oh, that was it. To the death and I let him live. That was it. I fight to learn my opponent's most powerful techniques, he says calmly. How can I be certain they use them unless death is on the line? Good point. Do you learn to fight like that again? Farewell! On my way, on my way, on my way. Well, that Mullet's eye just popped up. Okay, who's this hooded fuck? I spoke to you. Jumping on you, ready to scrap.
Yes.
Oh, so you can actually talk to him. I don't think you can do that. We don't just fight. Oh yeah, I haven't been up here. Look, it's dark. I might have been up here, but it could be just letting up because I'm here. Where's it? Tab. Hello? This man's brow is creased with worry. He avoids your gaze, his eyes fixed on a point to your left and far away. His trembling, battered fingers pluck at the air. He stares through the chattering customers. The bar as through he is utterly alone. Stepping closer you see thick blue crest running down his throat into the depths of his heavy robes and orderly rows of was that Azum hold, pierce his bony arms from elbow to wrist. This car charred, he says as you approach, scattering melody to many voices. It hurts. His words stream out one by one in subdued and continuous monotone, tumbling over each other as if a blind rush to escape. If in a blind rush. Study the man. Yeah, that's not creepy at all. Let's study him, stare at him. Yeah, I see what you're doing there. Let's freak the guy out. He does not meet your eyes as you step closer to examine him. Instead, he winches as through your presence is somehow painful to him. You watch him move and track the twitching of his fingertips. You hear a low, vibrating whistle. Why is a kid running around there? Bye, kid. Vibrating whistle. Through it is not coming from his mouth. What are you doing here? Wayfarers bring me broken Numenera. I repair them for pay. I need to eat, he cries, and you don't think you're the target of his anger. The wayfarers thank me, he says, swallowing. They do not know I have remade their Numenera. They do not know they will also be remade. Tell me what you're doing here again. Can you remake any of my Numenera? Instead of asking to see your belongings, he looks at you for the first time. His pupils are as dark as the space between the stars. No, he says. After a long moment, his eyes flick back to wherever distant, terrible place has so captured his attention. You're wounded, a broken instrument. He has no use for you. What? No, he says. After a long moment, his eyes flicker back to whatever distant, terrible places has... whatever he's looking at, basically. The terrible place has captured his attention. You're wounded, a broken instrument. He has no use for you. Tell me what you're doing here again. You didn't even look at my belongings. Do I have anything you can remake? No, you are worthy but broken. This time he doesn't look at you. You didn't even look at my belongings. You haven't. No. What are you staring at? The grand hall, the spiritual pinned by broken columns, the invisible roof. He stops with a gasp, and a tear rolls down his dirty cheek. He tells me not to share our secret with you. You are not of the choir. You are disquieted. A cold wind coils from the rooftops, flicking at the tattooed... You've already been here. What the fudge? You got like... Oh no, you stopped. Okay, don't serve him, his little kid. Stay away. I'm gonna say, is he doing laps? I never heard of ruins you speak of. He gasps again and clutches at his chest. Beneath the man agony, you sense otherworldly in something and ageless despair. Deep as oceans, not ruins fallen off the foundations. Yes, Arkham will rise once more. When the choir awakens, his gaze meets yours. The conductor will reward your curiosity and allow me to tell you what I have seen. You need only ask. Conductor will reward your curiosity and tell me what I have seen. You only ask. No ruins fall. What? No ruins fall of the founders. Yes, Arkham will rise once more. Choir awakens, his gaze meets you. So someone's going to rise when the choir awakens. The conductor will reward your curiosity and allow me to tell you. So when this guy rises, he's going to allow him to tell me what I want. Okay. Wish to know what you have seen. Before my becoming, I found a pit ringed by stone, deep in the Avon wood. Broken pillars at the edges. I stepped inside, breathed the dusty air. He pauses, pacing a shaking hand over his mouth. I was lost in the grand hall for days, decades. Pillars twisting like hallways, spiring the ringing of bells, whirling chandeliers, listening to the song of the lost choir. I was an audience, becoming an instrument. Finally I slept and woke here, upon the heights. He took my eyes, the man says, his eyes dull and distant. But he took my... Oh, my voice, sorry, not eyes, my voice. He took my voice. But my blood sings. I am becoming a dream, and I remake Numenera for wayfarers, so they will become the dream as well. And together we will go into the forest to ring where the grand hall once stood and rebuild. I can remember this guy's a nut job. He falls silent, eyes wide and wet as is dreaming of the city that lives in his mind, sorry. What you're doing, done that one. You didn't look at my belongings. Tell me the story again. What do you think you're becoming? Said that you dream of what? Who you're becoming. An instrument, he says, swaying doorway before he made Numenera. Now I wake and the devices the conductor has made for me. He is generous. So he was an instrument before, and he'll be an instrument again. What? Is it like, oh, what was it? Beauty and the Beast? You know how they would turn into some of them with instruments and stuff. And candles and whatever. Because one was a piano, wasn't it? If I remember correctly from that. Look, he says, smiling and pulling aside his robes to bare his bony chest. Countless devices are embedded in his flesh. Oh, that's a survival I can embed myself. I can do 2 though. Later on, not now. Looping bloodlessly in and out of his ribs, linked by tubes or a wire to an obscene sphere at the base of his throat. You said that you dream of what? Proud Okarite's peak, he says. Gazes locked on the distant ruins of the city. Instruments of metal and flesh ringing the balconies of Grand Hall. The conductor, our air, breathing him forever. Okay. I think we finished here. Leave me to the harmony. And with that, I'm going to end this episode and save. Lots of kind of good stuff. Please put any comments you want. And obviously subscribe, like I said. And put some likes. And have a good day. And a great week. And to next week. Bye, everyone. So, bye.